So now, with the recession has increased the public deficit, some governments are compelled to regulate public spending, but what areas of public spending has to be cut, and how these cuts affect growth on present and future citizens' welfare. So yeah, we are very concerned on the citizens' welfare, individual welfare, so there are decisions that public government, well, the government takes today not only affects the present citizens, but also in the future citizens, and this is one of the motivations of this work, about growth. So there's some popular views of liberals on public spending. So there's some view that public spending is a drain of resources from the private sector. So there's an amount of savings in the economy that can be spent. The government can spend net taxes, and then there is the remaining amount of money will flow to the private sector. So the public spending is a problem because higher public spending means lower investment in the private sector. The second is somehow philosophical. State interferes in citizen life, so especially in markets. So these views consider public spending is fully unproductive, and the conclusion is that it is urgent for a reduction of the size of the state, so that the economy can boost, and this is the recipe for economic growth. Yes, it could be that not all public spending is unproductive. So, in fact, some public spending that it is complemented with private sector inputs. If you have a harbor, the harbor was constructed by the government, but probably could export. So, well, it could be not all unproductive as is popular views some liberals. So the question is, what are the areas of spending are not productive, and why should the state spend finance to provide these goods and services? There are two possible answers. Well, there are two answers from political science and theory of organization. What is the purpose of the state? And then we know, once we know what a state is for, so we can study state should drain resources from the economy to spend in some goods and services. The other is from economic theory that why some commodities are not going to be provided by the market, so maybe provided underprovided. Second is why the state should provide this. So just to stop for a while on the provision of goods and services, right? The state, what is the purpose of the state? Well, I'm not going to, because we have some limit of time. Political science, scientists and the theory of organizations asks about, well, why the state exists, and then the theory that the states steal to the citizens, but, well, it is an organization, so the theory of organization can say something. And why does an organization exist? In fact, this theory of organization says one of the theories is that it is center of the workers in the factory producing the output. Then the organization centers this workers' labor. So, well, the state probably do something the same. So they are protecting our decisions. Which is the purpose of the, I don't want to deep in this because I think it is interesting, but it is not the topic, but I think it is important. So where, like in a factory, the state is like an umbrella, like in the factories, the management, the middle line, the operational core, and where in the operational core of the society, the state is the umbrella just to minimize, to protect our decisions from uncertainty, on goods, genetic disease, from unexpected events. Well, this is what the state are doing, and in fact, what Milton and Rhodes state, asserts that in fact the state is a higher order organization. So there are lots of organizations in the economic life. The higher order is